Hello, I'm the Ranger, and today I want to talk about this bike. Let's do it. Well, hello there, I'm the Ranger, and don't forget, I'm a fictional character for this channel. So, anything I say can be fictional in your mind. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the show. I've been tagged multiple times about this bike and never got a chance to do this video, but now I'm doing this tag. What's on this bike? Let's go over some things that's on this bike and what it's for. This bike was made for two purposes. If an EMP, electrical impulse, ever hits, I have some way or means to find food or go to the bayou or hunt. I'm going to show you some other things on this bike. I can ride this bike anytime, anywhere I want. Right now, we're not in war, so I do have a light somewhere on this thing and reflectors, because we're not in war. But we get into a war situation, you don't want to be seen. I take the lights and reflectors off. I got them on there for safety purposes for now. But if we ever get into a war situation where you got to be stealth, I will take the lights off. But until then, just stay on. Always remember, safety comes first. We're not in war, why worry about it? But let's go over this bike and all the full details on this bike. Let's begin. Now, on this bike, I have spray painted a dark green, or a what you call a green. And I'll show you a couple of things that I did. I took an old iron board. I first put it here, I drilled a hole, and I found out it was too close to your legs. It was scraping my legs, so I had to re-drill a hole here. This is an old iron board. Go to your local junkyard and get some junk and build something. That's all I did, is took an old iron board, old bicycle rack, and I drew a hole. It was too close. I had to re-drill the hole here. My legs were rubbing against that. It was making it raw. Then I put all kinds of knickknacks, all kinds of little items on here. I put a screen, so when my bag goes here, it doesn't fall into my spokes. So if anything goes into your spokes when you travel or trying to get away from something or someone, and something goes into your spokes, you're not going far. You might go whoop. I took the bags off because I have learned a lesson. I left food in there. That was the bad lesson I have learned. Leaving food in your bags, the raccoons will go get to it. Now, that's all I did is zip tie this. This came out of an ice box. Both of these screens, I wanted the same size. You can use a grill that you can find in a normal grill, but this came out of an ice box. And the only thing I did is painted it. I put a small gun rack on here. Small gun rack. And I have a tarp to camouflage my bike when I lay it down. And basically, I just took an old bicycle rack and just put my two bits in it. And see, right here, that's old bicycle rack. And just add on to a bar, a couple of boats, camouflage tarp, the other side's the same. I put some 550 cord on there just in case I need some rope. Another 550 cord. I have a bag. I had my ammo in it, but I took it out. It was a 20 box of shells of 22s, pellets for the reason why I use a pellet gun, or why I have a pellet gun, is for stealth. You want to be quiet when you're hunting for your family or hunting for your own food. Then I built onto the rest of it the bike rack. If you need to show you the bike rack, but I was asked to show what's on this bike. A container for water. It's missing this lid. I just could replace this or put stuff in here, a little survival kit, whatever I want in that. So there you go. Let's take a deep look of all the boats and what I did. I just took an old bike rack that's falling apart and bolted it down. I bolted a gun rack so I can carry a fishing pole, 22, pellet gun, 30-06, or whatever gun I like to carry to go hunting, 12 gauge. And I put some 550 cord around it to hold things down. That's about it. That's all I did to this bike, is to add a old iron board. It's heavy duty. Nothing different about the front spokes. It's just a bag in the back. I had 2 fanny packs. Now you can use other bags for the side, and a green tarp to camouflage it whenever I need, or laying the bike on the ground to hide it. All right, let's take a look at the top and show you everything from the top view. I have these clips just to clip the bags, make sure they're not going nowhere, keep people from grabbing my bags and trying to take off with it. This is extra protection. I know that's not going to happen. We're not at war. Even though I survived Katrina, it's not like the movies you think, but they did have bad things happen in New Orleans. Bad things did happen in New Orleans. But over here, where I'm at, nothing like that happened. And see, what I did is put a washer on top with this little bracket here to keep it from sliding up and down. You don't want this to slide up and down on your pole. That was going to mess it up. So you got to put a little bracket here. I drilled the hole in the wrong spot, so I had to move it back, because this was like, think of this, all the way up here. And that was scraping on your legs, so I had to move it back. I took a normal gun rack you can find at Walmart and just bolted to the screen so you put your fishing pole or your gun. A green tarp. And what I did is buy those little straps at the Army Surplus to put it on and off real quick. It's so simple as just pull that lever and it comes right up. I can pull that out and tighten right back up. I don't even have to untie it completely to get my tarp off of the bike. That's the only thing I did, and just strapped the hell out of it and spray painted it black. I mean green. There's black couple ties. Do not leave your food in your bags, because that was my mistake, and a raccoon tore up one of them, so I just took off both of them. I do have a green army bag in the front. This box is to keep it open so it can be easy to grab. It's cheap made. You can see it's cheaply made. It looks like the real thing, but there's no... Oh, wait a minute, it is the real thing. It's just so old. And over here you can carry your extra supplies of bike gear, or this is the belt for this thing right here. So you can carry supplies in your bike here. And that's about all I did to this bike. And I just add fishing pole or whatever, and you take your little string and tie it on there. It's not going nowhere. Remember, these are only ideas and things. If I want to bug out on this bike, I just put the system together and I'm ready to go. I'm the Ranger. My next project is a well. Let me show you I redid my well. I'll show you how to use this in a later video. Stay tuned. I'm the Ranger. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. They do help. See you next video.